Hello and welcome to Wired In. I'm Diana Galata with Hampton City Schools. I'm so pleased today to be joined by Ms. Veronica Hurd. Welcome.
Thank you.
Veronica is our Director of Academies and has been in her job almost a year.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you got to the point that you're at right now in your career. Tell us about your background, where you grew up, where you went to school, all of that good stuff.
So of course when we're developing the Academies of Hampton, you cannot help but reflect on your own career path. And so mine has been a little bit all over the place, I guess you could say. I'm actually from Liverpool, England. So when people hear me say master plan and things of that nature, that's where it's all coming from. It's Kirby, small town outside of Liverpool. So long away from here, but growing up, everything comes back to really finding your career identity, right? So my career path, I've been lots of different types of positions that have really helped me to become the professional that I am today. So telemarketing, I sold fine jewelry, a waitress, lots of different things like that. But where my career path really took off, when I started interning for the Virginia Peninsula Chamber of Commerce. So I had the opportunity to intern with Mike Coons and the rest of his staff. And from that internship, I basically was a communications person. So I was a communications intern. That was my background, so that's where I interned. That, after I interned for some time, took off and I became the director of communications. So that was a great opportunity for me. So from there, it grew again and I became the director of communications and leadership programs. So that position there, I oversaw Lead Peninsula, which is a very premier program on the peninsula, where we basically take leaders and help to make them better leaders by facilitating opportunities for them. My pride and joy with the Chamber of Commerce is when I had the opportunity to do Youth Lead Peninsula. So Youth Lead Peninsula is basically the same as Lead Peninsula, but it's for our young people. And it was there that I just fell in love and knew that this is what I wanted to do. I knew and believed in the potential of our young people, and I just wanted to set out and make sure that I create opportunities for them to not only see the world of opportunity that's out there, but to really help them achieve their ultimate career goals. So from the Chamber of Commerce, I went to Newport News Public Schools, and I had the opportunity to work closely with their youth development and career pathways supervisors, and I was a program administrator. So with Newport News Public Schools, I was able to oversee their summer training and enrichment program, their Governor's Youth Development Academy, and some other ventures that they were on to really help create leadership opportunities and career exploration opportunities for young people. So blending all those worlds together, and of course my educational background, this position became available, the director of the Academies of Hampton. And so I was lucky enough not only to be able to secure this position that I'm extremely passionate about, but that this position was available and that we have a division here that's taken on this initiative. That's something that I truly believe in. So I'm excited that I'm here.
Well, and we're glad you're here.
I'm very excited to be here.
So tell us what you do in your position. I know it's been a whirlwind of a year and you've done so much, but tell our viewers a little bit about what your responsibilities are for the division.
Yeah, so I think the best way to put it is that I'm a facilitator of the Academies of Hampton. So my role currently, as I see it, is to really create opportunities for our young people, but to also create opportunities for our business community. Seeing that this is a community-driven process, it's not just about our young people, but it's not just about the city of Hampton either. It's about us working together for the betterment of our young people and our community. So my role is to really facilitate not only the opportunities and creating opportunities for all stakeholders, but to really ensure that we mobilize the master plan. So the Academies of Hampton, we have a transformation master plan that we've been working on with our community. And so in my role, I am really tasked with making sure that we not only mobilize that plan, but that we do implement that plan with fidelity. So that's my main role, I would say, right now.
So we have academies at our high schools now, but the master plan really has a huge, significant expansion of those academies. So Tell students or parents who have students in the high school age range why they would want to be a part of an academy.
Yes, I mean, I think what it is, the beauty of the Academies of Hampton is that it allows our young people to not only explore the world that's out there career-wise, but they really get the opportunity to know themselves and then to develop plans to ultimately achieve their career aspirations. So they have the opportunity to not only own their educational experience now, but making choices, towards their journey sooner rather than later. But we also allow them to learn everything that they typically would learn through this college and career lens of interest. So they get an option because they are able to choose which academy they would like to go into, and that comes from a place of interest. And then they get to blend that place of interest with the standards of learning. So it's this great opportunity to not only learn what we would like for you to learn, but you're working towards your ultimate career aspirations, or you have the opportunity to do that by mentoring opportunities, internships with organizations and companies and things of that nature. And you get your, I would like to say, head start. You get a head start on your future career goals, and you get to start it now from a place of interest. So I really say to families, and I actually have 3 young people that are part of Hampton City Schools, so I'm excited, beyond excited, as a parent, but then also as an educator, to really see this model being put in place that allows our young people to own their educational experience now and work towards their ultimate career goals sooner rather than later.
So as you know, Hampton is a place of first, and we are the first school division in the Commonwealth named a designated community by Ford Next Generation Learning, and I understand one of 23 in the country. So tell us, what is the significance of that partnership with Ford?
Right. Okay, so I would say ultimately we're part of the Ford Next Generation Learning Network, a network of support. So when you think of a network, you think of individuals that have successfully done things, but then they've also had challenges and they were able to overcome them, and so we can learn and grow together. So not only are we part of this network so we can learn and grow together, but we are also the first in Virginia to commit to implementing this model for the betterment of our young people. And it's not, again, just Hampton City Schools, it's the city of Hampton that are really saying, we believe this is what is right for our young people. And we not only believe that it's right for our young people, that it's right also for our community. And we are going to work together for the betterment of our young people and our community now.
Well, and you mentioned the community effort, and the evidence of that was in the designation ceremony, where the city council was there, the city manager was there, and of course she's a big part of what we're doing. The chamber, the different businesses. It was a fabulous ceremony to really kick off the fact that we are a designated community. So now that you've had that big major event is over, what are the next steps that people will be seeing in terms of the academy development?
So the next steps, and I tell everyone, okay, so we all had a great time and it was wonderful.
It's time to get to work.
It's time to work, exactly. We didn't bring you all together for nothing. It's now we're about to mobilize what we're doing. So what you'll see next is implementation of the master plan. So we are moving ahead. Ford vetted the master plan, our blueprint for the transformation. They've given it the okay to move ahead, and they said it was a superb piece of work, so we're excited about that. So now we will take that plan and put it into action. So for the next year, you'll see a lot of changes. Of course, Freshman Academy is going up. That's the first one, along with the Law and Public Safety Academy, which we're extremely proud and excited about. So those will be implemented, so we'll be creating opportunities for our students, we'll be creating opportunities for our teachers. You'll hear a lot about professional development opportunities for our teachers, in addition to externship opportunities for our teachers. You'll hear about different types of ceremonies for our young people, along with creating opportunities for our young people to showcase their talents now. And that's something that we keep hearing about from the designation ceremony, how impressed our community are with our young people and everything that they're doing now to demonstrate their learning. So we'll create more opportunities for our young people to demonstrate their learnings, and then also more opportunities for our young people to have leadership roles as well. So you'll see a lot of things moving ahead the next year.
And another piece of this that I think is very important, and you've done a great job of pulling this piece in, is really developing future employees.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that piece. I know you've been engaged in, or at least looking at the research from different studies, but how will this help create a community where folks will graduate, come back, and then be employees in our community?
And I think that all comes back to making the investment now. We have a network. So it's not just, for instance, if I would like to be the future city manager, our young people actually have the opportunity right now to intern with the city manager. So you're building this partnership with somebody that's in the professional role that you would like to aspire towards. So building that network sooner rather than later creates this relationship where you always are not, I don't want to say necessarily one step ahead, but you kind of are, because you're building this professional portfolio and relationships. So later on, when you come back to be the city manager, you've already seen it from a personal perspective and built a relationship with the previous city manager as well. So you can not only see the needs of the role, but then how you can build upon that role as well. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
So is there anything else you want to share about the academies?
I'm excited. A lot of people are excited about what we're doing, but I will say right now is where we're going to start working. So we definitely are looking for business partners to get engaged. We're looking for parents and family members to get engaged, our students to get engaged. We're looking to move this ahead, mobilize on all the greatness that we've accomplished thus far, and really to put the Academies of Hampton in action.
And people who are interested in getting involved can find your contact through the Hampton City Schools website.
Definitely, definitely. So please reach out. Do not hesitate. Nothing is too big or small. Right now, contact us, and we can definitely start that conversation about partnerships.
Great. Well, thanks again for
no
coming
need.
on and sharing. It's obvious you're passionate about it.
How can you not be?
Right, that's true. And thank you for watching Wired In. Have a great week.